Hello. Um, I'm Susan Ray Shea. Um, I use my middle name Ray um, because there are a lot of other Susan Shays on the internet, and my middle name is Ray, so I like to use the sun, sun rays a little, and I like to be positive. I really do. Um, and the other thing about my name, which is interesting, is see Susan. The heart of my name is USA. And it's summertime. I happen to have a summer birthday. Um, my father um, was very patriotic. He died in 2019. And I would say both sides of my family, my father's side and my mother's side, are pretty patriotic people. And and they're different political parties. So mm, I don't like the whole debate between Democrats and Republicans ever since Nixon, uh, the whole Nixon era debate, uh, and anti-war, and Lyndon Johnson. Ever since then, uh, politics has always been kind of one of those things. Um, there have been about 4 or 5 times in my life, and I think this is sort of funny, ever since being a little kid and in high school, and I started laughing more when I was in college. But when somebody says they wanted to be, oh, I'm going to be the president of the United States, and it's like, wow, do you know what that entails? Like, but what if nobody tried? What if nobody tried to be the President of the United States? I personally am so thankful to be an American. And I really would never want to be President of the United States. I don't even know where I would begin. I would not begin with war. Uh, I would begin with um, economic fairness, job fairness, getting people who are passionate about their jobs to be able to stay employed if they're good at their jobs, and for employers to have the freedom to really fire if somebody's really not doing their job. That's how I feel. So, I am not actually employed right now. I would love to be employed. I I I enjoy working. Right now I just kind of create things. I just like to create things. I admire people who can sing because I can't sing. I admire people who can do art because I'm really not that great of an artist. I can draw, I can kind of paint, I can do those things, but I'm really not that great at it. Um, I love trying, I love getting ideas out of my brain, things, that I really believe in, and create something with it. And my latest creation is because I often thought to myself, I mean, this has gone back to when I was a kid, I've often thought to myself, I am not, I would think to myself, I am not like you, but I want you to be good. I want you to be received. I want you to have opportunities. I want you to be able to pursue your own happiness. And because every single person is different from each other. Every person is different. And so when we generalize people, I mean, first of all, I'm a female. I am. And secondly, um, um, I am of light skin. I am. I was born into Christian beliefs, families who Christian. I'm an American, of course. I guess I would say yeah, American. And I'm a daughter, um, a wife, a mother, a niece, a cousin, all those things. And I always want to help people, pursue their happiness, their safety, for people to have safe drinking water, safe food, and safe shelter, and safe clothes. I mean, the basics. So that's really what we've been fighting for all along. And we've been fighting for really the religious freedoms because people feel like there is something bigger than ourselves that helps us acquire being able to grow healthy foods and have clean drinking water. And it's those things, it's not perfect. It never has been. But I love the United States of America because we pivot. We do try. We do correct ourselves. It takes decades to really correct ourselves. And I like Pride Month as an example because really I was 2 years old when people at Stonewall in New York City really fought. They fought like people did in the Boston Tea Party for their rights to be able to stay in a club. And so there was fighting that went on there. Physical violence has been part of us getting our American freedoms. I personally have never had to physically fight for my freedoms. But I kind of do it online. I don't like to fight. I like to put, kind of peace-loving type of images out there. And I have not always been a supporter of or understanding something that is not heterosexual love because I'm married and I am a heterosexual. So, but I created an image because I am not against somebody who is not heterosexual. Like, I'm not against someone who is not female. I'm not against someone who is not white. I'm not against someone who's not Christian. I'm not against someone who is not American. I'm not against human beings. So why? So I created sort of a greeting card, may people be safe. May people have a voice. May people be seen. I believe in those things. Why not? Have a good day.